Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg set to be grilled in just a few hours over allegations his company gave up access to the personal information of 87 million of its users. Suzanne Kennedy is live from our Capitol Bureau this morning with the latest on this.
Good morning, Adriana. This will be the first of 2 days of testifying on Capitol Hill for Facebook CEO Mark Zuckerberg. Lawmakers want to know what the social media platform is doing to protect its users' private information and how it will prevent another major data breach. Two congressional panels will question Zuckerberg. Facebook has been under fire since last month's discovery that the data firm Cambridge Analytica was able to access information from nearly 90 million users without them knowing it. Zuckerberg has been criticized for his silence in the days following the data breach. Ahead of his testimony, he admitted that Facebook hasn't done enough to protect users.
We're going to go now and investigate every app that has access to a large amount of information from before we lock down our platform. And if we detect any suspicious activity, we're going to do a full forensic audit.
Lawmakers have been working for weeks to get Zuckerberg to testify, one Democrat calling it high noon for Facebook and the tech industry.
But we do have two major problems we've discovered. One is the privacy issue, and the other is the propagandist issue. Now, Facebook needs to talk with us, frankly, about how we can fix that.
Zuckerberg will testify before the Senate Commerce and Judiciary Committee. He is expected to apologize for his company's shortcomings. That testimony begins at 10 this morning. Reporting live on Capitol Hill, Suzanne Kennedy. Good morning, Washington.
Well, it took long enough, but the cherry blossoms finally reached peak bloom yesterday, and they're anticipated to be in this peak bloom phase for about 4 to 7 days. It has definitely attracted so many people. The predicted peak bloom kept getting pushed back later and later because of Mother Nature, all these wild temperature swings, but that certainly hasn't stopped thousands from coming down to take pictures of these iconic trees. Now, as we head into the weekend, Stormwatch 7 forecasting a little bit of rain and snow for your Saturday. So hard to believe we're going from 70 degrees today to that wintry mix tomorrow. Big question, how will the cherry blossoms fare with the snow? Well, I was talking with Mike Litterist of the National Park Service, and he said that the cherry trees have survived the snow before. However, any bit of precipitation falling on these relatively fragile petals could bring down some of them. So he suggests probably getting out here today for best viewing. Still, tomorrow should be pretty. In fact, with a little bit of wet snow falling on the cherry blossoms might add for some even better pictures. The Cherry Blossom Festival goes through next weekend with the Cherry Blossom Parade culminating next Saturday. So still so much to see and do. From the Tidal Basin, I'm Eileen Whalen. Back inside to you.
Hundreds of students, parents, teachers, and activists have traveled through the night, arriving here at RFK Stadium this morning for today's March for Our Lives. They are energized and ready to rally for stricter gun control laws. Michael McEacher was part of a group from Stonehill College in Massachusetts. His reason for coming here is very personal.
I'm an elementary education major, so I'm here to march for all my students in the future, so I'm not going to stand around and say I didn't do anything during this time where students are going to school every day afraid that they can be shot.
Remember your starting location?
More than 300 buses staged here at RFK. Students who traveled overnight or for several days got off buses with signs in hand, ready to go. Ellen Kraus-Grossman came here with her 13-year-old son, Gabriel. She worries every day when her 7th grader heads off to school.
I'm heartbroken that we have a gun violence problem in our schools. I'm heartbroken that we have a system that values marketing automatic weapons over protecting our children.
I feel like schools should be safe by definition, place of learning, but I think that lately with all these school shootings, they're turning into a place that's very unsafe.
And even after this event is over, the activism doesn't stop. Many of these participants will take part in a nationwide school walkout scheduled for April 20th. That is the 19th anniversary of the Columbine shooting. At RFK Stadium, Suzanne Kennedy, News Channel 8.
All week long, we've been celebrating moms.
Yeah, this morning we are surprising one deserving mom with a makeover and spa treatment. And Eileen Whalen joins us live with more on that. Eileen.
Shh.
our deserving mom doesn't know what she's getting later on, so keep that to yourself. Come on, our Good Morning Washington surprise continues. I've never done this before. I'm so excited. So we're about to meet Rosemary George, and we have a huge, exciting day planned for her. So here we go. All right, I hear some commotion. Someone's saying, "Mom, Mom." So of course, she's got the kids there. And now we wait. And again, the big surprise. And you're going to want to watch us all morning long once we switch over to News Channel 8. Good morning, Rosemary. Hi, I'm Eileen Whalen with Good Morning Washington. Good morning. Good morning. And you might be saying, what's going on? So you have been selected as our Good Morning Washington deserving mom, and you think today that you are going to an event with the House of Ruth, and little do you know, that's not happening. Today, we have a big surprise. I can't tell you anything, but we are going to take you to a very special place, and we have a big day planned. Are you excited? Are you ready?
Yes, I am.
Did you think that a camera crew was going to come and surprise you this morning?
No.
So obviously we know you're a mom. Was that your son that was just there?
Yes.
How many kids do you have?
I have 2 sons, and I have like 3 goddaughters.
Oh my gosh. Well, you are so deserving of this. We are so excited. So Rosemary, I'm going to take you. I'll let you get your stuff. Guys, we'll see you on Good Morning Washington when we switch over to News Channel 8 and also through Let's Talk Live. Again, a big morning for a very deserving mom. So excited to meet you, Rosemary.
She knew she had.
Oh, we're going to have a great time. Kid, back inside to you. It is now time for the final reveal. So Rosemary, come on over. How do you feel?
Great.
So let's start walking down. This is fabulous, by the way, at the MGM, the spa. They've got 2 levels here. So you went with a very colorful dress here.
Yeah.
Talk to us about the experience. What was it like for you today?
The first time I saw this dress, I fell in love with it.
Well, the colors are just spectacular.
Yes, it is.
They really are. So we want to show you off to some very special people.
Kid and Eileen are live right now at Paxton Manor in Leesburg. They're getting us in the spirit. Hey, guys.
Good morning.
Happy Halloween from Shocktober in Leesburg, Virginia.
It's pretty spooky here.
We're in the swamp. Are you ready for it?
We have live reports all morning long. Stay with us here on Good Morning Washington. Back to you guys.
Okay, guys, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That is neat. We're impressed.
They did the monster mash. The monster mash. It was a graveyard smash. They did the mash. It caught on in a flash. They did the mash.
Just putting some finishing touches on my costume for tonight. Who is ready for Halloween? Well, if you're getting that last minute costume ready and you're wondering how many extra layers under the costume for the weather, well, let me get you to the forecast, because so far we're expecting bone dry conditions. We're not expecting any precipitation. Temperatures are going to be in the middle 50s. So for a costume like myself with a robe, I have on a long sleeve, thermal long sleeve shirt and then just regular jeans underneath. That'll probably be fine. I don't think you need, too many extra layers because temperatures will be in the 50s, maybe some upper 40s if you're going to be out late, maybe until 9 o'clock or so in some of our suburbs. Of course, have our Storm Watch 7 weather app, because while you're on the go, you can track our hourly slider. But the fun and the spooks continue here for our Good Morning Washington Spooktacular. We are still awaiting some of the rest of the crew. In fact, let's get a check-in with Julie Wright, who's in Mobile Track 7. She's on her way. How close are you? What's the traffic like, Julie? And I can't wait to see you and what costume you're going to be.